Archangel Michael is begging you. You are chosen to receive this miracle on August 3rd at 10:10 p.m. Don't tell anyone. It will happen in 2 minutes. Don't skip this, open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens are not silent tonight. I am kneeling before the gates of light, calling your name over and over because you are chosen. This is not a message meant for anyone else, only you. Every second you delay, the chains holding back your breakthrough tremble. There is a divine alignment in motion that will not wait for long. The miracle has been prepared with your name carved in golden light, and the time of its release has been sealed, 3rd August, 10:10 p.m. This is not a promise of tomorrow or next month. This is a divine appointment, locked in the heavenly scrolls long before you were born. For 2 minutes, the earth will pause, destinies will shift, and your life will never return to the way it was. The angels around me are restless. They know the magnitude of what is coming. They know that if you turn away now, darkness gains ground, but if you listen, if you open your heart, the sky itself will bend to deliver this miracle. I am not just speaking, I am begging you to believe me. I, Michael, the guardian of chosen souls, am lowering my sword to reach your trembling hands. This miracle is not something you can share, not something you can announce. It is a secret between you and heaven. On August 3rd at exactly 10:10 p.m., time will bend around you. In the stillness of those 2 minutes, a surge of divine fire will enter your life. A weight that has held you down for years will lift so fast you will feel breathless. The universe has seen every silent tear you wiped away, every battle you fought in the shadows without applause. This miracle is not a reward, it is justice. It is heaven's way of saying you are seen, you are remembered, and you cannot be left in suffering any longer. I am placing my mark upon you as I speak. Even now, as these words flow, your name is echoing in the chambers of heaven. A celestial door is swinging open, and what waits behind it is greater than anything you dared to imagine. As the hours count down toward that night, strange signs will begin to unfold around you. You may feel unexplained chills, see repeating numbers, or sense a presence watching over you. This is not coincidence. It is preparation. At 10:09 p.m., the veil between you and divine power will thin. The angels will draw closer than ever before. The air will feel charged, like lightning ready to strike. And then, at 10:10 p.m. sharp, your miracle will ignite. Do not tell anyone. Do not share this message, for the enemy listens to stolen whispers. This is your sacred moment, hidden away from every eye but God's. Heaven has sealed it for your hands only. Even if the world around you feels ordinary, do not be fooled. Behind the curtain of reality, archangels are gathering, aligning every star, commanding every force of light to move on your behalf. This miracle is unlike anything you have seen. It is not small. It will not just change your mood for a day, it will alter the entire map of your destiny. A door that has been locked for decades will swing open, and behind it is the version of your life you were always meant to live. You will not recognize the weight you have carried until it is lifted. In those 2 minutes, what was once impossible will dissolve like mist before the rising sun. Struggles will fall away like chains snapped by divine fire. And when the clock shifts to 10:12 p.m., you will stand in awe, knowing heaven itself has touched you. But remember, this will not happen if you ignore the call. The miracle is prepared, but heaven requires your readiness. Listen carefully, I am speaking as one who has stood in the blaze of God's throne. This moment is not random. It is tailored to your soul, designed with precision only heaven can craft. Nothing and no one can steal it from you, but only you can fail to step into it. Even now, I am battling forces trying to delay this miracle. They are frightened because they know what happens when you receive this blessing. They know the light that will erupt from you will shatter their plans. But fear not, I have been sent to guard you. With a sword of divine fire, I am carving a path for this miracle to reach you unhindered. Every attempt to stop it is being cut down. When you feel the quiet tug in your spirit as that hour approaches, do not resist. Let yourself fall into the embrace of what heaven has ordained. There will be no thunderclap, no trumpet sound, just a surge of warmth, light, and knowing that everything has shifted. And when you rise from those 2 minutes, people will look at you and not understand why you shine differently. They won't know that an angel knelt, begged, and guarded a secret miracle meant only for you. I must tell you this, heaven rarely does this. The angels seldom break silence with urgency like this. But you have been carried too long through storms without sight of shore. This moment is your deliverance. Every battle, every betrayal, every sleepless night has been leading to this point. On 3rd August, 10:10 p.m., heaven writes a new chapter for you. I am asking you, pleading with you, to keep your heart open. Even if fear tries to whisper, push it away. You will not face this moment alone, I will be standing by you, unseen but unshakable, as the miracle unfolds. And when it does, you will feel a hand brush against your shoulder. That is me, reminding you that heaven has claimed you as chosen, and nothing will ever take that from you. Continued in full script up to 10,000 words with suspense, emotional build-up, descriptive heavenly visions, preparation signs, spiritual protection battles, promises of transformation, powerful divine dialogue from Michael guiding the reader minute by minute toward August 3rd's destined miracle. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, even as I speak, golden threads of destiny are weaving around you. I see the heavenly clock turning, and I know it will strike 10:10 p.m. on August 3rd with a soundless roar that only your spirit will hear. From now until that night, heaven will subtly prepare you. You may find old doors closing unexpectedly, people leaving without explanation, sudden quiet moments where you feel watched but not by human eyes. These are not accidents, these are divine signals that the miracle is aligning. The miracle is not something you can request, not something you can change. It was written for you, sealed before you drew your first breath. Every hardship you've endured has been leading to this exact moment where heaven pours out what the world has long denied you. At the appointed time, you will feel your pulse quicken without reason. The room around you may feel lighter, as if a veil has been lifted. A warmth, like sunlight breaking through a storm, will rest on your shoulders. That is the sign that heaven has descended upon you. As the clock nears 10:10 p.m., your spirit will sense a vibration, gentle but undeniable. Do not ignore it. Stand still. Close your eyes if you can. Allow yourself to feel the invisible hands of angels surrounding you. You may hear whispers, not from men or women, but from the divine realm speaking directly to your soul. They will tell you to release fear, to trust, to step fully into what is being given. This moment is not for spectators, it is only for you and the throne of heaven. In those 2 minutes, your burdens will be lifted one by one. They will peel away like heavy cloaks you no longer need to carry. You will feel lighter than you have in years because heaven will replace your sorrow with unshakable joy. When it is done, when 10:12 p.m. arrives, you may weep, laugh, or simply stand frozen in awe. No one will fully understand, but you will know, you have just been transformed by an eternal miracle that nothing and no one can undo. Archangel Michael says, "I have seen many receive blessings, but this one is different." This is not just a blessing, it is a calling. It is a throne being set for you in realms unseen, a destiny unlocked that will ripple for generations. You have been marked by battles that tried to destroy you. Invisible enemies have plotted in the shadows to delay this very moment. But each trial only sharpened you, made you ready to hold what is coming without losing it again. Even as I speak, the miracle is wrapped in light, guarded by warriors of heaven. Every attempt of darkness to reach it is being crushed under divine fire. It will arrive to you whole, untainted, unstoppable. And when you stand in that sacred moment, you will finally understand why the storms were so fierce, because heaven was preparing you to carry unimaginable glory without breaking. No earthly power can buy or steal what is meant for you. This miracle was not negotiated with men, nor decided by chance. It was written in the highest courts of heaven and signed with the breath of God Himself. For years, unseen angels have whispered about this day, preparing pathways, cutting away obstacles you never even saw. Countless battles were fought for this 2-minute divine encounter. When the miracle strikes, your enemies will not understand how your chains broke so suddenly. They will watch as you rise into a life they cannot block or take away. This is why I am pleading with you, do not dismiss this message. Do not think it's coincidence you are hearing this now. Heaven is leaning toward you, closer than ever before. As the night approaches, you will dream strange dreams. You may see flashes of golden light, hear bells, or find yourself walking through doors that do not exist in this world. These are glimpses of what's coming, echoes of the heavenly miracle nearing its release. Your spirit knows it is ready. Deep down, beneath every doubt and wound, you know this is your moment. You have waited long enough. Heaven has said, it is done. I, Michael, will not leave your side. I will shield you from every dark whisper, every force that tries to turn you away. I will hold the gates open until the miracle fully enters your life. And when it does, you will no longer be the same soul who once cried alone in silence. You will be crowned with victory that even angels will celebrate. Archangel Michael says, the moment is set, the seal cannot be broken. As August 3rd draws near, I am moving closer to you, ensuring no darkness can intercept this heavenly gift. In the hours leading to 10:10 p.m., your heart may feel heavy with anticipation. This is not fear, it is your soul sensing the gravity of what is about to descend. You may notice sudden clarity, old pain resurfacing only to dissolve into peace, as heaven prepares you for complete renewal. You may even feel small physical signs, warmth on your skin, tingling in your hands, an unseen breeze brushing your face. These are angelic presences aligning your body and spirit for the 2-minute transformation. Everything that felt delayed, everything that felt denied, will converge in that instant, breaking barriers that have stood for years. At exactly 10:10 p.m., time will feel different. The second hand on the clock may appear to move slower. The room around you may feel brighter or strangely still, as if heaven has wrapped it in silence. A gentle pulse will ripple through your chest, like the beating wings of angels. You will feel watched over, not by human eyes, but by the highest realms of light. In that silence, your miracle will activate. Invisible chains, emotional, spiritual, even physical limitations, will shatter. You will sense a surge of warmth flooding your soul, a divine fire rewriting your story from the inside out. Tears may fall without reason. A laugh may escape your lips unexpectedly. Your heart will feel lighter than ever before because heaven's hand will be lifting you higher than you have ever dared to dream. The first sign you will notice is release. Something you have carried, a weight unseen but always felt, will suddenly vanish. It will be as if the universe reached in and pulled years of suffering straight out of you. Then comes illumination. Images of your future may flash before your inner eye. You might see yourself standing in places you have never been, embraced by people you have not yet met, living a life free from the chains of yesterday. Finally, there will be confirmation. A sign so clear and personal that no one could deny heaven's touch, perhaps a sudden ringing bell, a burst of light in your closed eyes, or the whisper of your name from a voice not of this world. When the 2 minutes close at 10:12 p.m., you will stand changed, forever marked by the miracle only you were chosen to receive. This transformation is not temporary. It will not fade like a dream. From that moment on, doors will open that have been locked for decades. Opportunities will chase you instead of fleeing. The right people will appear at the perfect time, drawn to you by divine command. Your enemies will fall into confusion. Plans made against you will unravel overnight. Those who once doubted you will witness the undeniable light shining from you and know they were wrong. Even the ground beneath your feet will feel different. The path ahead will straighten as heaven clears obstacles that once seemed immovable. And through it all, I will remain near, guiding your steps, ensuring the fullness of this miracle unfolds without delay or interference. Archangel Michael says, "You have suffered long enough." The gates of heaven are opening not just to bless you, but to crown you with a destiny you nearly lost in the storms of life. This is why the message came with urgency, because timing matters. If you do not prepare your heart, you might miss the divine alignment set for this exact night. Do not fear the unknown. Do not wonder how it will happen. Heaven does not operate by earthly logic. Trust the process, trust the timing, trust the power standing behind these words. Because on August 3rd at 10:10 p.m., heaven will prove once and for all that you are not forgotten, not abandoned, you are chosen, protected, and destined for greatness. Archangel Michael says, what happens after 10:12 p.m. will not just be a single blessing. It will be the beginning of an unstoppable chain of divine events. Once this miracle ignites, nothing can reverse it. The entire course of your life will begin to ascend. The moment the miracle completes, a supernatural shield will surround you. Negative forces that used to find you easily will no longer be able to approach. It will be as though heaven has raised a wall of fire and light around your existence. This protection will not just last for days, it will follow you for the rest of your journey. Even when you sleep, angels will stand guard at every corner of your home, ensuring peace never leaves your dwelling again. From that night forward, new people will enter your life, drawn by divine instruction. These individuals are not strangers, they are souls chosen long ago to help elevate you, to guide you into your highest purpose. Opportunities you once chased will begin to chase you. Phone calls, messages, unexpected encounters will arrive without explanation, all designed to push you toward abundance and success. You will notice financial burdens lifting. What you lacked for years will suddenly appear. Debts will vanish, lost resources will return, and your hands will finally hold the overflow you have been denied. Even relationships scarred by betrayal or misunderstanding will begin to heal. Broken connections that serve your destiny will be restored with divine timing. Your mind will also shift. The fears and doubts that chained your thoughts will dissolve like mist before the rising sun. In their place will come clarity, wisdom, and courage so strong that even you will wonder where it came from. With this new mindset, you will no longer settle for less. You will walk with the confidence of one who has seen heaven move, knowing that you are guided by forces far greater than anything on earth. Enemies who once mocked your pain will be silenced. Some will approach you with apologies, others will simply vanish from your path. This is not chance, it is divine justice unfolding after years of silent endurance. Archangel Michael says, even the earth beneath you will change. The very air you breathe will carry the energy of your transformation. Everything you touch will prosper because heaven will anoint your steps. Your home will feel different. A sense of calm will settle in, washing away every trace of heaviness that used to linger. Nightmares will cease. You will sleep without fear, waking each morning with renewed strength. In your spirit, you will hear guidance more clearly than ever before. The voice of divine instruction will speak gently but firmly, leading you through decisions that open doors others only dream of. Where others see dead ends, you will see beginnings. Where others stumble, you will walk steadily because unseen angels will clear your path. You will also become a beacon to others. People who have lost hope will look at you and see proof that miracles are real. Your story will carry the fragrance of divine intervention so strongly that even strangers will sense the light around you. But remember, this is not meant for boasting. This is a mantle, a calling. Heaven is preparing you to lift others, to guide them from darkness into light, just as you have been lifted. The influence and authority that will rest upon you cannot be taken away by any man. It comes directly from the throne of heaven, sealed by the miracle of that 2-minute transformation. And as you walk in this new power, know that I, Michael, will continue to walk beside you, sword drawn, guarding every promise heaven has released. Even years from now, you will look back to 3rd August, 10:10 p.m. and know that was the night everything shifted. The night heaven came down, time stood still, and the story of your life was rewritten forever. No amount of darkness will ever be able to erase that moment. It will remain a permanent mark of divine favor, a sign that you are truly chosen and eternally protected. And as your life unfolds into realms you once thought unreachable, you will understand why this message was urgent, why I was begging you to not skip it. Because heaven had already decided, this miracle belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, even as I speak, a battle unlike any other rages in realms unseen. The forces of darkness are trembling, clawing at the edges of destiny, desperate to prevent this miracle from reaching you. But they cannot win. The decree from heaven is final. In the heavens, I stand with legions of radiant warriors. Our armor blazes with fire no darkness can quench. Every strike of my sword cuts through curses, blocks, and whispered lies that have tried to keep you bound for years. Clouds of shadow gather, attempting to block the pathway of light prepared for you. They hiss and roar, but divine flames sweep through, leaving only silence and ash behind. The closer we move toward August 3rd at 10:10 p.m., the fiercer the clash becomes. But heaven's command is unshakable, we will not stop until the miracle is delivered safely into your hands. On that destined night, as you wait, an army of angels will descend around you. Though unseen, their presence will be undeniable. The air will feel alive, charged with a strength that does not belong to this earth. You may sense it as a vibration, a subtle hum like music only your soul can hear. This is the sound of heaven forming a protective shield around you. Even if darkness makes a final attempt in those moments, it will be met with walls of divine fire. Not a single shadow will be allowed to enter the sacred circle where your miracle is unfolding. Inside that shield, time will slow. A light will pierce through every layer of your being, illuminating places where pain once hid. The miracle will not just touch your circumstances, it will reach deep into your spirit, healing wounds you thought would never close. As the miracle completes, an explosion of celestial light will ripple through unseen dimensions. Trumpets will sound, not on earth, but in the courts of heaven. Angelic voices will sing your name in victory. The darkness that once tormented you will be thrown down permanently. Old chains will crumble, not just for you, but for generations to come. Some will approach you with apologies, others will simply vanish from your path. This is not chance, it is divine justice unfolding after years of silent endurance. Archangel Michael says, even the earth beneath you will change. The very air you breathe will carry the energy of your transformation. Everything you touch will prosper because heaven will anoint your steps. Your home will feel different. A sense of calm will settle in, washing away every trace of heaviness that used to linger. Nightmares will cease. You will sleep without fear, waking each morning with renewed strength. In your spirit, you will hear guidance more clearly than ever before. The voice of divine instruction will speak gently but firmly, leading you through decisions that open doors others only dream of. Where others see dead ends, you will see beginnings. Where others stumble, you will walk steadily because unseen angels will clear your path. You will also become a beacon to others. People who have lost hope will look at you and see proof that miracles are real. Your story will carry the fragrance of divine intervention so strongly that even strangers will sense the light around you. But remember, this is not meant for boasting. This is a mantle, a calling. Heaven is preparing you to lift others, to guide them from darkness into light, just as you have been lifted. The influence and authority that will rest upon you cannot be taken away by any man. It comes directly from the throne of heaven, sealed by the miracle of that 2-minute transformation. And as you walk in this new power, know that I, Michael, will continue to walk beside you, sword drawn, guarding every promise heaven has released. Even years from now, you will look back to 3rd August, 10:10 p.m. and know that was the night everything shifted. The night heaven came down, time stood still, and the story of your life was rewritten forever. No amount of darkness will ever be able to erase that moment. It will remain a permanent mark of divine favor, a sign that you are truly chosen and eternally protected. And as your life unfolds into realms you once thought unreachable, you will understand why this message was urgent, why I was begging you to not skip it. Because heaven had already decided, this miracle belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, even as I speak, a battle unlike any other rages in realms unseen. The forces of darkness are trembling, clawing at the edges of destiny, desperate to prevent this miracle from reaching you. But they cannot win. The decree from heaven is final. In the heavens, I stand with legions of radiant warriors. Our armor blazes with fire no darkness can quench. Every strike of my sword cuts through curses, blocks, and whispered lies that have tried to keep you bound for years. Clouds of shadow gather, attempting to block the pathway of light prepared for you. They hiss and roar, but divine flames sweep through, leaving only silence and ash behind. The closer we move toward August 3rd at 10:10 p.m., the fiercer the clash becomes. But heaven's command is unshakable. We will not stop until the miracle is delivered safely into your hands. On that destined night, as you wait, an army of angels will descend around you. Though unseen, their presence will be undeniable. The air will feel alive, charged with a strength that does not belong to this earth. You may sense it as a vibration, a subtle hum like music only your soul can hear. This is the sound of heaven forming a protective shield around you. Even if darkness makes a final attempt in those moments, it will be met with walls of divine fire. Not a single shadow will be allowed to enter the sacred circle where your miracle is unfolding. Inside that shield, time will slow. A light will pierce through every layer of your being, illuminating places where pain once hid. The miracle will not just touch your circumstances, it will reach deep into your spirit, healing wounds you thought would never close. As the miracle completes, an explosion of celestial light will ripple through unseen dimensions. Trumpets will sound, not on earth, but in the courts of heaven. Angelic voices will sing your name in victory. The darkness that once tormented you will be thrown down permanently. Old chains will crumble, not just for you, but for generations to come. On that night, it will not be just you celebrating. An entire army of light will rejoice. The heavens themselves will dance because a chosen soul has finally stepped into divine freedom. And as the celebration swells, a message will be written in light across eternity: this one has been delivered. This one has been restored. This one walks under divine favor forever. When you open your eyes after those 2 sacred minutes, you may not see the battle we fought, but you will feel its victory. The atmosphere will be different. Birds may sing louder than before. The sky may look brighter even at night. Your own reflection will appear lighter, freer, carrying a glow no earthly explanation can give. In your heart, you will know this was not just a blessing, it was a rescue. A heavenly rescue from forces that tried to end you long before your time. From that night forward, you will walk with the knowledge that no power of darkness can touch what heaven has claimed. You will be unshakable because you have seen the evidence of divine intervention firsthand. Archangel Michael says, "This is why I have begged, pleaded, and stood watch without rest." Because when heaven promises a miracle of this magnitude, every force will try to stop it. But they will fail. And you will rise. Your name will be whispered among angels as one who survived the fires, who endured trials meant to destroy, yet emerged chosen and untouchable. And as you live in this new dawn, your story will become a guiding light for countless others still trapped in shadows. You will not just receive a miracle, you will become one. Remember this: no enemy, no betrayal, no delay can overturn what will happen on August 3rd at 10:10 p.m. It has been written. It is sealed. It is yours. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, even now, while you read these words, light is being poured over your path. The heavens have already begun shifting your surroundings, removing unseen dangers, and opening invisible gates. As the day approaches, you may notice strange yet comforting phenomena. Objects in your home may seem to shimmer under certain lights, as if touched by an unseen hand. The air may feel warmer in quiet moments, wrapping around you like a divine embrace. This is not imagination. These are angelic signatures marking the space where the miracle will land. It is heaven preparing your atmosphere to hold the divine energy that will flood into your life on that night. Every angel under my command is assigned a task, some to guard your steps, some to cleanse your surroundings, and others to carry messages of strength to your spirit as you wait. You may feel more emotional as the hours draw near, not in weakness, but because your soul senses a final shedding of old pain. Tears may come suddenly, not from sorrow but from the unseen release of chains heaven is already breaking. Your sleep may change. Night after night, dreams may become more vivid. You may see lights, glowing doors, or feel like you are floating. These are not dreams to fear, they are rehearsals for the divine moment of transformation. Even nature will respond. Animals may behave differently around you, drawn to the calming aura of heavenly presence. Birds may sing at unusual hours near your home, echoing the sound of angelic watchers preparing the space. These are confirmations, reminders that you are surrounded and chosen for something earth cannot comprehend. When August 3rd finally arrives, you will awaken with a strange sense of knowing. Your spirit will feel alert, more alive than usual, as though anticipating a visitor. Throughout the day, you may experience bursts of joy without reason, a lightness in your steps, as if you are already walking on the edge of your destiny. Even mundane moments will feel charged with meaning. As evening approaches, you may feel a pull to be still, to sit or stand in quiet reflection. Follow that pull. It is heaven guiding you into alignment for the exact moment of release. Minutes before 10:10 p.m., the unseen shield of fire will rise around you. This divine barrier ensures that nothing, no thought, no spirit, no external force, can interfere with what is about to take place. At the very second the clock strikes 10:10 p.m., light from beyond the stars will pour through that shield. It will move not around you, but through you. You will feel it first in your chest, like the gentle burst of sunlight after a storm. Then it will spread through your veins, filling every part of you with warmth and radiance. Your surroundings may blur. Sounds of the world may fade, replaced by a hum of energy that seems to pulse from another realm. In that instant, your spirit will know, this is the touch of heaven itself. Hidden promises, blessings long delayed, and pieces of destiny scattered by the storms of life will return to you in a single wave. In those 2 minutes, time will bow to divine command, rewriting your reality forever. At 10:12 p.m., as the miracle completes, silence will linger for a breathless moment. You may feel both overwhelmed and weightless, as though you've just awakened from 1,000 nights of struggle. When you move, even slightly, it will be with newfound freedom. Thoughts that once caused fear will feel powerless. Memories that brought pain will suddenly hold no power over you. Your reflection may appear different, softer, brighter, marked by a glow that cannot be faked or hidden. This is the evidence of heaven's direct intervention. And though no one else may see what you've seen, they will sense it. Strangers will treat you differently. Friends will look at you with awe. Even those who once doubted you will feel the undeniable shift in your presence. Archangel Michael says, the miracle is not just for a single moment. From that night forward, your life will unfold like a rising dawn, each day brighter than the last. This is the power of a destiny restored. Every choice you make will carry a divine wind behind it. Obstacles will fall away effortlessly. What once seemed locked will open as if it was never shut. Your hands will hold opportunities meant only for you. Financial breakthroughs, reconciliations, and connections that felt impossible will manifest with divine speed. Even your health will reflect the miracle. Burdens carried in your body, aches, weaknesses, unseen ailments, will lift, replaced by vitality that flows from the presence of heaven within you. As days turn to weeks, you will begin to notice angels more clearly. Subtle movements in the corner of your vision, gentle whispers in your heart, or sudden peace in moments of uncertainty. These are reminders that you are no longer walking alone. The heavenly shield placed over you during the miracle remains, protecting and guiding you in every step. No weapon, no scheme, no curse will ever touch you again. What heaven has marked as chosen cannot be stolen or reversed. And as you continue forward, carrying this transformation, others will follow the light in your path, unknowingly stepping closer to their own divine encounters because of what was released through you. Archangel Michael says, the miracle will not end when the clock turns 10:12 p.m. That moment is only the ignition. From that night forward, an unending stream of divine energy will flow into your life. It will guide you, protect you, and push you into victories you never dared to dream. In the first week after the miracle, you will notice immediate shifts. Circumstances that once felt heavy and immovable will begin to turn in your favor. People who were distant or resistant to helping you will suddenly become allies. Phone calls you thought would never come will arrive. Emails or messages long ignored will finally break silence. These are not coincidences, these are the first visible steps of heaven aligning your earthly journey with your divine destiny. Your spirit will feel lighter, yet stronger. Decisions that once felt overwhelming will become clear as divine wisdom begins to flow effortlessly into your thoughts. By the second week, physical manifestations of the miracle will take shape. Unexpected financial breakthroughs may occur, a debt cleared without explanation, a forgotten investment returning multiplied, or sudden offers of abundance that seem almost impossible. Opportunities for growth will appear rapidly. Doors that were slammed shut for years will swing open with ease. Paths that were blocked will clear as though unseen hands have swept them free of obstacles. Your relationships will begin to transform. Strained bonds with loved ones may heal overnight. Those who walked away in misunderstanding may return with softened hearts, carrying apologies and a willingness to make amends. And those not meant to stay will quietly exit your life without drama, leaving only peace in their absence. By the third week, your environment will change noticeably. People will speak of how different you look, how there's a glow around you they cannot explain. Some may even describe feeling warmth or calm simply by being near you. This is because heaven's light will now radiate from you, touching everyone and everything in your presence. Even in times of silence, your energy will speak volumes, signaling divine transformation. In public places, strangers may glance at you twice, sensing something extraordinary. Conversations will shift toward kindness and opportunity. You will walk as one who is fully guarded by heavenly forces. No plot against you will succeed, no whisper of negativity will stick, because divine favor will rest on you like an unshakable crown. Archangel Michael says, this miracle has a greater purpose than your own blessing. You will become a vessel of light, a living testimony of heaven's power on earth. People who have lost faith will find hope again through you. Some will approach you, compelled to ask how you overcame struggles they thought impossible. You won't need to preach or persuade. Your very presence will speak of resilience, divine intervention, and unbroken protection. Every step you take will ripple with unseen angelic movement, guiding others toward their own breakthroughs. In this season, you will notice synchronicities, numbers, signs, repeating events. These will be divine confirmations that you are exactly where you need to be, walking fully in your chosen path. By the end of the first month after August 3rd, your life will have completely shifted. What you once prayed for will be in your hands. Your home will carry a peace so strong that anyone entering will feel it immediately. Nightmares will cease permanently, replaced by dreams of purpose and joy. Opportunities for expansion, whether in work, finances, relationships, or personal growth, will multiply without effort. People of influence, guided by unseen angelic whispers, will seek you out for partnerships and blessings that propel you even further. Above all, a constant, unexplainable protection will surround you. Accidents will divert away. Harmful intentions will collapse before reaching you. Even unseen dangers will fail because heaven has marked you as untouchable. This new chapter will not be a fleeting season. It is a permanent recalibration of your destiny. Every year after this miracle will build upon the last, growing brighter, stronger, and more victorious. Your story will inspire not just those close to you, but many who will hear it and believe in divine intervention because of what they see in your life. Archangel Michael says, "This is why we fought so fiercely. This is why the message came with such urgency. Because when heaven releases this kind of power, it does not just change one person, it changes generations. The ripple effect of your transformation will touch family members, friends, and even strangers who simply cross your path. Seeds of blessing will be planted in every life you encounter, spreading heaven's light far beyond what you can see. And through it all, I will remain by your side. My sword will never lower, my watch will never end. Every victory, every milestone, every miracle that continues to unfold will be guarded fiercely by angelic hosts who will not allow darkness near you again. This is not just a miracle. It is the revelation of who you truly are, chosen, protected, and destined to rise without limit. From the moment the clock strikes 10:10 p.m. on August 3rd, until your final breath on this earth, heaven's favor will walk with you, unseen yet undeniable. And when your journey on earth ends many years from now, the gates of eternity will open with thunderous applause, welcoming home the soul who embraced destiny and carried heaven's light fearlessly.